Welcome back to No Time Wasted, where we try not to waste your time. Today we're going to be talking about social media, the addiction, and like that need for likes.
So everyone wants to be famous in the internet age. Now you all want your likes, you want your views, you want friends on Facebook, you want everything.
It's so true though, like that want for likes and views is crazy. Especially in like teens these days, where like that kind of stuff affects their self-esteem.
Did you hear about the news coming out of Instagram?
Yo, what's the news?
So they're actually removing likes.
What, really? Like, why would they do that?
People think it's a new move to combat the need for likes. And now likes are seen privately, not publicly. So when you like an image, you don't actually see the number there. It's just kind of a blank thing, and the user is the only one the user that posted is the only one that's actually seeing it.
Okay.
And according to a Forbes article I've got here, they say it's to have users concentrate on their posts and interacting with the app rather than likes. And since likes have become a large metric when it comes to social media users, it's a pretty big change.
So like, what do you mean by that?
So if someone makes a post and they end up getting a high number of likes, then they're more likely to post again soon actually. And if a post is made and a user gets a small amount of likes, then chances are they won't actually be posting for a while at least. And likes are also an indicator of sort of like a social media hierarchy.
Okay. But like, who does this affect though?
So, according to these statistics I've got, 72% of 13 to 17-year-olds on social media actually use Instagram, and 64% of 18 to 29-year-olds use Instagram as well, so it's a pretty big number.
Yeah.
And since social media is a big deal nowadays, it's a pretty large move.
Like, social media has changed like so much. It's moved from being a place where people used to like show what they were doing, and it's become a place where people just want to show off. I have a few stats actually. So as of April of 2019, 68% of Americans use Facebook.
Oh.
Second only to YouTube, which is at about 73%. So like, you're looking at like the majority of like America itself is always on their phone. What's also crazy is that Facebook has 2.27 billion monthly active users. Like, social media has turned into this platform that results in just addiction alone. And it's also been a place where people just want to seek this level of fame.
So do you have examples of this though?
I actually do. An example you may notice like a model, a YouTuber, a streamer, and believe that their level of success is actually just really easily attainable. What is not normally recognized is there's a level of luck and persistence involved with finding that success. What this results in, you may ask? This then creates like a vicious cycle of people expecting to become famous, but not wanting to put in the effort to attain it. And if they do put in the effort, a person will generally give up as it is too difficult and takes too long. This also like relates to this article I was reading that like talks about social media and the likes about it, and like how that impacts people's brains and like their behavior.
I'm gonna need more info than that.
So like, there was an experiment in the article. The experiment was done at UCLA, and it incorporated 32 teenagers between the ages of 13 and 18. The researchers showed them 148 photos on a computer screen for 12 minutes. This included 40 photos that each of the teenagers had actually submitted. A few quotes that I really enjoyed from the article: we showed the exact same photo with a lot of likes to half the teens, and the other half with just a few likes. When they saw a photo with more likes, they were significantly more likely to actually like the photo themselves. Teens reacted differently to the information when they believed it had been endorsed by their peers rather than strangers.
Oh, okay.
In deciding whether to like a photo, the teenagers were more highly influenced by how many likes that photo had actually had. Another comment that I actually liked there was the conformity effect. This introduces the idea that like, when you look at a particular large group of like your own photos, if your friends have approved of it, you'll be more satisfied with those photos rather than if your peers had not. It's just crazy to believe that like the social media platforms we're on have vastly changed to a location of people just wanting to be famous.
Now that I'm talking about it, social media does suck, doesn't it?
It like really does suck. Like it gives us like nothing good. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it really does. Like, it's not
Well, that's been No Time Wasted. I've been Kian, he's been Pierre, and your time's just been wasted.
just been wasted.